watch another episode of the C3S Show. I am Big Jerry.
And it's your boy Static back with it.
Your names. All I'm going to say is today we got a real hot topic for you. It is Beast Boy versus Jake Long. Some people seem to think that Jake Long stands a chance, and
do.
I don't see how. Like, in any capacity, like, the moment he turns into a dragon, Beast Boy gonna copy him, and it's a wrap. Like,
all right, we're gonna go ahead and let Static give his points, and then Big Jerry gonna let you give yours. So go ahead.
First off, let's just go ahead and say this is the American dragon we talking about right here. This man right here, we all know that.
Not the Asian, it's the American.
The man is Asian though,
Right.
but
he's the American dragon. Go ahead.
we all know that America got some shit going on. But that's beside the point. We all know dragon scales is tough as diamonds, for one.
Mm-hmm.
This man claws, talent are strong enough to crush through diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Ears, got super hearing that Beast Boy ain't gonna be able to sneak up on my boy for the second part. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way too. Fire breath that I looked up, that this man's fire breath is so strong that it's worth 31 tons of TNT. That is breaking through buildings. Like, come on now. Beast Boy get hit with one of those. Is he really surviving all that? Then elemental attacks. You want to talk about Beast Boy can turn into a dragon, hit him with the same thing. Jake is basically withstanding all of that. Tail. Then he can doppelganger game himself. He can make clones of himself. So he basically can jump Beast Boy. So what Beast Boy gonna do against 2 Jake Longs? Maybe even 3.
Dang, so he needs 2 or 3 of himself to beat Beast Boy. Sounds like Beast Boy wins to me. But
No,
I mean, you said it. I'm just saying it sounds like Beast Boy wins if he got to duplicate himself multiple times in order to beat him. I mean, then you talking about breathing fire and all of that. Like, you ain't seen that episode of Young Justice? I think it was Young Justice when Beast Boy they went to the demon world and Beast Boy took the abilities of the demons that they was after. Come on, man, you tripping, dog. The moment he see him turn into a dragon, oh, give me that ability. Oh, I can turn into a dragon too now. And we both got talents like diamonds. Oh, you gonna fight me that way? You gotta catch me first, bro. But I can turn into multiple creatures. You can turn into a dragon.
and that's the thing. But,
A dragon. One. Singular.
But dragons are basically like chimeras because they are mixtures of different types of animals. So if you want to put it like that, that's perfectly fine. He got different traits from different types of animals.
Okay.
Then Jake's speed is fast enough to dodge lasers.
Okay.
He's fast enough to keep up with Beast Boy.
Okay.
Then let's go against a villain in one of his verses, the Dark Dragon, supposed to be known as the big bad of the big bads in his universe.
Another dragon. Not another creature.
I like to say, I like to say, I know where you're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
They had to jump that dragon to win.
But mostly due to Jake's efforts to get him.
Yeah, but it was
multiple.
They had to jump him to win.
Isn't that most of Beast Boy's advice too? He ain't really taking on nobody
he's
by
a
himself.
member of a team.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? He's a member of a team. That is true. I'm not taking nothing away from your argument in that facet.
Right.
Jake don't necessarily have a team of people that he's always with. It's normally just him fighting other miscreants. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a little mythical and magical element to it. It's a little magical element to it. So everybody he comes in contact with is like talismans and all this other stuff.
Right.
It's kind of like the Jackie Chan adventures, but instead of Jackie being an adult, Jackie Chan is like a child with dragon powers. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I can see that.
That sounds cool and all, but he not doing shit to Beast Boy, bro. Like, bro, Garth is the man, dog. Like, bro, Garth can transform into anything. And within, not even within seconds, like in a second, he's transformed into whatever creature that he needs at a given moment. But he even transforms into dinosaurs. Jake transforms into a dragon. Which is better than a dinosaur. It's not better than a dinosaur, a cheetah, a giraffe, a gorilla, an elephant, a demon, another form of a demon, another form of some deep demon creature monster, a wolf, a dragon, a Komodo dragon, a snake. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Form of anything I choose to be that's an animal. Because I'm Beast Boy. You get what I'm saying, bro?
I get what you're saying. I do get what you're saying. He just sounds like a better upgraded version of the Wonder Twins. Wonder
Twin powers activate form of something that's automatically better than Jake Long.
I ain't gonna go that far with it now.
I mean, because that's what it is. He just hating that his one little transforming high school student is not better than a Teen Titan. He's like fucking Titan. He's trained by Robin. Who trained Jake?
His grandfather, which was a master martial artist and dragon in his world. He taught Jake everything he knew about his dragon.
That sounds so wonderful. That sounds so wonderful. Who again trained Beast Boy?
Robin.
Who trained Robin?
We all know that.
Case over. Case over. Like, bruh. And it's not just any Robin. It's Dick Grayson.
Which is true.
Like, come on, bruh. That alone. We talking about double knee shouting. Capped up on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
Drop knees on him. Double knees. He didn't give a fuck about his own sanctity of walking just to destroy that man. You know how hard it is to hit your knees on a person, let alone the floor?
That is very true. That is very true. But we ain't gonna sit here and say that Jake don't have an arrow in the dark chance against Beast Boy. To mid diff to low high diff against Beast Boy.
Arrow in the dark, huh?
Yes.
So Beast Boy can't just turn into a bat, hear that shit coming, and move out of the way.
Same thing with Jake.
Jake don't turn into a bat.
Thank you. Does he have sonar?
Yes.
Yes.
Ears.
He does?
Yeah, he has. Jake does have super hearing.
And then eyes.
Super hearing is not sonar. Does he have sonar? The ability to see without sight.
Yes.
The ability.
No, the ability to see without sight.
Without sight.
Okay.
So
I can't fucking see, but I can see.
From his hearing, and it was in New York City. Mm-hmm. The furthest he could hear probably was like on the outskirts of the city. So I don't know how big New York City is, but he probably got a good way.
It is.
He probably he can hear through all of those.
And then his dragon eyes can see through objects, so where he can see his opponent just in case they're trying to hide from him. So just like this man has feats to keep up with Beast Boy just in case whatever situation.
But the downside to your argument, which I'm agreeing with Jerry on, is Beast Boy can turn into that same fucking dragon. But the only thing that you really got is that I don't think Beast Boy is gonna take the mythological powers that he has to like duplicate himself.
Exactly, like you take him,
but that's it. But that's
Beast Boy so far, if he saw Shenron, he could transform into shit.
But that's the thing though.
That is fine.
But would you take the false dragon versus the dragon who's been doing this for years, who know how to use his abilities?
False dragon.
Yes, a false dragon.
False dragon.
You mistake a lot of shit with Beast Boy.
That's what I'm saying.
The moment he turns into you, he is that animal. He is that. He's not.
He'll be able to pretend to be that.
He'll be able to have
a gorilla.
Yeah, he'll have the super hearing.
Yeah,
he'll have the eyesight.
Bro.
He'll
like
have
the moment he transforms into a wolf. Every ability a wolf has, he has. Some of those abilities Beast Boy has in regular form, and he also Beast Boy so far he ain't got to transform completely. He can transform a piece of his body into whatever he needs at that point in time. Like, real quick. Wolf ear, I can hear you from miles away.
Yeah, but quick. For where you're trying to say,
you know what I'm saying?
You have a better argument if you go to his mythical power.
Yeah,
Beast Boy can't duplicate that.
Yeah.
But he can. But anything with that animal, like if Jake can only duplicate himself when he's the dragon, then Beast Boy can too. But if it's just a mythical power that he can use at will, then no, Beast Boy can't do that.
Yeah, like the breathing fire thing. I don't think Beast Boy can breathe fire. You got that.
Right.
But again, you got to, you breathing fire at me? Cheetah form. And I'm dodging that shit. Yeah. Snake form. Now I'm slithering and holds you. I mean, you can see me with your little eyesight, but you can't hit me, motherfucker.
And that goes back to Jake's speed. Fast as lasers. You want to do that? I can just sneak up on you.
Beast Boy trained with Cyborg.
Come on, bro.
Beast Boy trained with Cyborg who has a cannon for an arm.
Shit, bro. The nigga trains. Like he said, the nigga trains with the Teen Titans. One of the members of the Teen Titans is a half demon, another member of the Teen Titans.
Not even just a half demon. She's basically the devil's daughter.
Basically. Okay, and then you got an alien with fucking laser beams that shoot out of her wrists and other locations.
Right.
Like, bro, and she's super fucking strong. We don't talk about how strong
Starfire is strong.
She's strong as fuck. But like, bro, we forget about Starfire. Then we go into Beast Boy. I mean, not even Beast Boy. We can go into Cyborg.
Mm-hmm.
A fucking android, basically. No, a cyborg.
Yeah, he's a
cyborg.
But when you know where his powers come from,
the mother box, like a fucking supercomputer on crack.
This is true.
Then you got Beast Boy. He with all of them. He picks up on all of them. And last but not least, the leader. The nigga who was trained by Batman, Robin, who does not only one-on-one sessions with all of them, but team sessions with all of them, and puts them under conditions and circumstances where they like, okay, shit gonna hit the fan. Like, he taught them how to break into the hive.
All right.
Jake could have never. Jake had a team.
Mind you, it only took him, 2 or 3 days to teach them how to break into the hive?
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like,
because he was mad that they came in.
I mean, Jake has some feats.
He does.
Oh, yeah.
Jake is fire, bro. He's fire for a Disney character.
Right, he is.
That was a shot.
It was a shot.
That was a shot for a Disney character.
And that's the thing about Beast Boy, too. He is more hot-headed than Jake. He is more prone. Yes, he is.
No.
He is more hot-headed.
I also like to say, when I say for a Disney character, I mean created by Disney. Right. I'm not talking about Marvel. I'm not talking about Star Wars. I'm not talking about external entities that may have been taken over by Disney. I'm talking about tried and true, came out under Disney. Jake, the dragon.
You think Beast Boy is...
He took his name from Jake the Snake.
3 instances where Beast Boy lost his own cool. First instance, when he first got that first transformation, when he turned into that wolf-like Yeti creature.
You talking about when he was in the demon world?
No, when he
the
Teen Titans
episode. I know what he's talking about.
When that wolf
when he first found out that he could transform into alien monsters.
Yeah,
he lost his cool because he couldn't know how to control it.
He went Pharaoh real quick.
Right. Yeah. So how we know that, like, if you try to copy Jake transform, that dragon instinct gonna come over and it's gonna make Beast Boy.
Then that becomes an issue for Jake because he's a fucking dragon.
No, Jake is more calm.
I get that. I get where you're going with that, but we can go off of simple fucking biology. Mm-hmm. Feral creatures are more dangerous and lethal than domesticated creatures. Mm-hmm. So if he becomes feral instantly, he's a threat to everybody, right? Not just Jake, not just the Teen Titans. He's a threat to everybody. So at this point, he ain't even got to be thinking straight to go straight for the jugular.
And I'm gonna use one of the quotes from one of your favorite actors, Michael J. White. Mm-hmm. A person in a fight that make their anger dictate the fight is a person more likable.
You talking about people? We talking about animals.
No. Jake learned from his grandfather to keep a cool mind in a fight. Mm-hmm. So he sees that this creature's like, okay, the more I make him lose control, I can dictate this fight.
Has that ever worked for the Hulk?
For the Hulk?
Yeah.
That's a whole different type of great creature.
Then I'm making my point. If it applies, nigga, it applies. Okay? Okay? But I understand that's a different genre.
It is a different genre. Second instance, when he fought against, what was it, Wildebeest, in that tournament with all the male heroes going against each other. He got so frustrated in that fight that he turned into a creature that basically lost him in that fight. He wasn't thinking, he was being irrational.
That's true. That's true.
That's true.
I
give you that. But even still, the man has the abilities in his mind because of his training to be able to overcome those things. All he has to do is concentrate. And Garth is a young adult, or he's an adult now, but we're talking about Jake Long. This boy at middle school.
Yeah, it was
middle school, elementary school,
14, 15,
high school. I think in high school.
He ain't a senior.
No.
He's still emotional. He's still going through puberty.
Yeah.
So we talking about an irrational being.
Yeah.
He irrational 24/7. He's a toddler.
That teenage angst. Yeah, I can admit to that.
You'd have been better off coming in here saying Jake Long versus Ben 10.
But we talking about team tight.
That's a dog walk for Ben 10 anyway. Ben 10 beating the fuck out of Jake Long.
Oh, okay.
I would say, yeah, just turn the alien X's over. That.
Not even just that. That's a whole different conversation.
That's a whole
different conversation. Yeah.
Anyways, guys, that's been another episode of the C3S Show. Please check us out on YouTube whenever you're available to. Which means right now, because you ain't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Check us out right now.
Hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button. I'm talking about straight smash that shit. And it's your boy Static. We're going to keep over there.